Hey everyone, this is Untouched ASMR. Today we are going to do another budgeting video. As you guys know, I've had a little bit of a hectic 2 weeks between concerts and sicknesses and Harry's wisdom teeth surgery and me putting in my weeks at my job. So I've been doing things a little bit out of order. So I'm doing my budgeting today, and today is a Wednesday. I get my next check tomorrow, and I usually budget on Fridays, and I will be budgeting again. So I was gonna wait and do both at the same time, but I was like, I feel like that'll be a little confusing because I have a lot of money that I spent over this past week that needs to be deposited into my credit card, and I wanted just to get it out of the way. So let's get started. So before we get into the budgeting, I'm gonna have to figure out my income and then go through my cash and all the money that I spent for the week and my deposits, but we'll get to that in just a moment here. Okay, so I do just have to preface, I only worked Thursday, Friday, I worked Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning of this paycheck, and I did not work a double on any of those days, so it's a little lower. My paycheck was $704.95. Oops, $704.95. Okay. Now, I got my first deposit from YouTube, and that totaled $134. Let me make another box for this here. That totaled $134.99. And then my cash for the week, let's figure it out. Okay, so I'm gonna separate this. Let me put you guys back here. Okay. Alright. Got our 20s. Okay, let's start with the 20s. $140. $180. Okay, so I have $220 in cash here. Thankfully, bringing my total for this week to $1,059.94. I am so blessed that I'm able to hit $1,000, and I only worked 19.28 hours. So I'm very blessed. Okay, so now I'm gonna set this off to the side, and you guys, I spent a lot of money this week. There's one thing that I don't really want to talk about on here. Okay, hold on. This is all the money that I spent this week. It doesn't look like it's a lot, but it's a lot. There's hundreds in there and everything. So my credit card total for this week was $1,000 $639.24. About $700 of that was an unexpected cost that I don't really want to talk about, so keep that in mind. Unexpected cost that I already had put away, thankfully, but it's still a big chunk of money. And then last week I had to put $559 towards my credit card. However, I never actually made the payment, but I have the money in my account, so I have to add that to there. So if you minus everything else, that leaves $350 that I actually spent on groceries, on gas, and then I spent a bunch this week on getting things at CVS for my sickness, and also got a bunch of things for Harry for his wisdom teeth removal, and there was prescriptions and stuff and pain medicine, stuff like that we had to get, so that was obviously extra. And then it was my grandma's birthday, so I spent a little bit on that, but this is all money that I had. Luckily, it's a lot for 1 week, but like I said, most of it is from the money that I didn't actually pay towards the card last week that I already have in the account allocated already. It just has to be put onto the credit card because I simply forgot about it. And yeah, and then the 700 is from just an unexpected thing that happened. So I went through all these receipts and I figured it out, okay? I have not gone through and counted, double checked to make sure this is correct, and I haven't organized this, so let's do that right now together. So this is from my deposits folder, okay? And everything's fine. The unexpected cost was just an unexpected thing that happened, that's all. Nothing bad though. I am all good over here. This is why I do this, because when unexpected things come up, I already have money for those said things, and then it's it's a walk in the park, because I already have that money. I don't have to be oh my god, this thing came up, I don't have any money for it, I made blah 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 this week, but I wanted to do this and this week, and I have these bills due and that. And doing the budgeting this way kind of relieves you of that issue, and I love that about this, because luckily I when things come up, when I have, say it was in my car maintenance, say something, well, I don't want to say that, say this week, all of my unexpected medical things, because I got sick, and all of the stuff that happened with Harry, I had to go grab prescriptions, and we had to get ice packs, and things for the face, and special treatments, and a special kind of food, and whatnot. So, oopsies, what is this here for? And that was unexpected. Obviously, I knew that he was getting the surgery done. I didn't know I was gonna get sick, but the combination of the two, I didn't have to, the week before he got the surgery, I didn't have to sit there and be oh, okay, I need to put a few $100s away for the aftercare of his surgery, because I already had it, and that's what makes it good. It doesn't interrupt your life, because you put a little bit away each week, and then when you actually need it, the money's already there, and I don't feel like I'm spending money. It's money that is already made for that specific purpose, so if I really wanted a pair of shoes or something, and each week I put away $20 or $30, $25 every week, and say it was $150. By the time I buy the shoes, and this is just a small example, like I would already have had the money and it was already allocated for that specific reason, and because it was only $25 out of each of my paychecks, it doesn't make a difference where it's like, oh, like it doesn't hurt because it's just a little bit out of each paycheck, you know. And it's good, like if you save up for car maintenance, like I already have a fund for that, or for my medical fund, or for therapy, or for things that I want. Like I already have money for unexpected costs, unexpected expenses, things like that. So it really just does work out. So, all right, you guys, let's count and make sure this should be $1,094 or $1,095. Should be around that. If it's not, then we have an issue. But let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 500. $260. $45. Now this big wad of ones. Counted 48. Let me just try one more time just to make sure. Yep, okay. Now let me add all these numbers together. Okay. It equals 943. So I'm just doing the math to see how much off I am. 151. Let's say 150. That's like a round number. I'm trying to think what happened. Well. Okay, let's just backtrack a little bit. So, okay, yada yada yada, yada yada yada. Let's see what 943 plus 559 equals 1502. Okay, you guys. No, I don't know. I don't know what happened. So I'm off by 150. Girl, what the hell happened? Let me just check my math again. One more time. Oh, I was like, did I forget 100? 5, that's good to go. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 260. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Odd, odd, odd. Listen up, everyone. I make mistakes. I don't know what happened. So all I know is that the total, I know the total, so let's look at the total. Was 1639. Okay, that's our total. Equals sorry, you guys, I'm just doing some math here, trying to figure out where I went wrong. Yep, I am off by $151. So the thing is, like, there's not an amount on here for $151. So I'm not really sure. Maybe I miscalculated something. That's also a very big, good possibility. So what I can do is, I'm not sure why I'm off by that amount, but I can see if there's any other folders that I can pull from for the things that I did. Fitness, no. Medical, I don't want to pull from that. Even though I did spend a lot on medical, I don't think that is it. I don't know. So let me just double check and make sure this number here is correct. So I'm sorry, you guys. Okay. My bad. Okay. So I just need to see $40.78 plus $493 plus $9.50 plus $15.89. Yep. Alright, that was correct. So it's not that. I must have miscalculated or left out a payment. So usually I go through my entire credit card, look at all of the different transactions. I match them to my receipts and I say, oh, okay, I spent $20 at CVS on a prescription. So I'll match that up and then I'll take the money from that account. So really quick, before I do anything else, I do just want to log in to, I was just on there, and I usually try to do this before I do the video because this isn't actually the budgeting. This is just me getting my shit together. But I do just want to check just to see if I like forgot to write down an $150 payment, because that dollar doesn't really matter, but the $150 does. So I'm trying to see if there's anything that I may have missed. Everything's checking out so far. Okay. I honestly don't really know, you guys. So I don't know. I'm just gonna, let's see if there's anything on here. Okay, $8 of it is interest that I didn't account for, and that's totally on me for forgetting to pay. I already had the money set aside. All I had to do was put it in my credit card, and I didn't, and unfortunately, because I had a lot going on, but unfortunately because I didn't do that, I got charged $8, but that's okay. I just don't really see where that other money is, like why. Yeah, I have no clue. So wait, it's weird because so my balance says $1,639, but transactions since my last statement, and my last statement was when I last paid it, is $951. And the thing is, I have $943 here, but mind you, I'm missing the $8 interest charge, which would bring it to $951. So something isn't adding up. I don't know what. So we're just gonna leave it like that. We're gonna pay everything, and then we're gonna see next week. Well, next week, I'm meaning like literally in 2 days from now when I budget again. We'll see what my account's looking like, and then we can figure it out from there. And if I have to pay an extra $150, it's somewhere in that account. I just can't figure it out right now. Because it just doesn't, the math isn't mathing for me, but I'm sure that it is just something that I just didn't look at. Or like, you know how, like it could be just a bunch of things from the past that I didn't account for, or it could just be a plethora of things. So we're just gonna leave that as is. But I do know that here we have $943. So I'm just gonna write here, deposit folder, $943. Okay. That's really, okay. There's nothing I can do about it, so we'll just see. So I'm gonna put this off to the side here, and I definitely won't need to, I won't need to go to the bank and withdraw any money because I have enough here. Okay. So let me show you what this pile is looking like over here. Okay, now that we kind of not really figured it out, but did what we could, now I'm gonna bring you over here to do the budgeting with me, okay? Hold tight while you get situated. Okay, let's see what you guys can see right now. All right, let's bring you a little closer. All right, you guys, I think that's good. So let's look at this, our number over here. So our check was $704.95. Let me just get rid of this. And then YouTube was $134.99. My cash is $220. Total income $1,059.94. So I didn't write over here. However, these are all paid off for November. That's why they're not written in. So now we're moving on to the month of December. So let's see. Before we do anything, let me just input the stuff that I know I need. So gas, we're always gonna do 40. Groceries, we're always gonna do, let's do 120. And retirement, 129 every time. So that leaves us with $770.94. So that tells me I can definitely pay one of these bills and have enough to stuff other folders with. So let's do our car payment, because that is our most expensive, and get that out of the way. And that is $296, due on December 22nd. Okay, and I'll write December X. Perfect. Okay, now that's accounted for. And next week I can do the car insurance. Well, next week meaning 2 days from now. And then the week after that I could do the rest of these. And then that will bring me to next week. So at the beginning of November, I'll have all of December done. So I'll be like 2 months in advance at that point, which is really cool. Especially because I'm quitting my job. It'll be nice to have all those bills already figured out. So we have $474 remaining. What I'm going to do is, do I have anything coming up? Let me think. I'm not really sure. I know Christmas is coming up. I do want to put a lot into that. I'm gonna put let's put 150. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 150 into debt, just in case that I actually was short 150. That way I don't really have to think about it, and I already have the money that I need for that, and I don't really have to think about it, which would be nice. And then if not, that can just stay there and I can reallocate it or something if need be. So after that, that leaves us 175 basically. I do want to, let's put, oh, it's hard, I don't know. Let's put 25 into car maintenance. Let's put 20 into Lux. Let's put 50 into medical, 20 into self-care. Nothing in these. We could probably do 15 in dates, 15 in health, and then let's do 29 into I'm trying to think. The thing is, I'm a little nervous about having, you know what, let's put it into miscellaneous, 29 bucks. Because, so I end my job on November 17th here in a few weeks. And if you think about it, I don't have anything set up right now. So I need to be able to feed myself. I need to be able to, uh-oh, my computer's gonna die. Okay, I gotta go quickly. I need money to feed myself. I need money to put towards retirement. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. But I can just put money into miscellaneous right now. And my miscellaneous fund at the moment can be for that kind of a thing. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. That kind of covers our butt. That makes sure makes sure that I can still get my Reiki done, because that is honestly so important for me. My current maintenance, because you never know. Christmas, because obviously it's coming up. Medical, because of the surgery that I want to get. LASIK eye. Self-care, you know, because I run out of if I need conditioner or shampoo or things like that. Dates, $15. Health, $15. This can be for feminine products, for hygiene products, like anything that I need, like if I need more toothpaste or, you know, things of that nature. Debt, $150. That's just a placeholder, just in case. If not, then I'll just actually probably put that in miscellaneous, just so I have a little backup for food and stuff, like when I get rid of my job. And then retirement, $129, because that's what it always gets. So yeah, maybe in 2 days we will add the retirement money to, actually maybe we'll do it today. We'll see how much retirement money is in the folder, because I need to deposit that money and like deposit into my retirement account. So that's about it for the budgeting. Let's bring it back here. Okay, so I know that was a little bit of a tricky week. Hopefully I figure out where the missing 150 went. If not, it's okay, because all my transactions look fine. There's nothing that looks incorrect, and I have the receipts to back it up. It's probably just a miscalculation on my part. So with that being said, let's do our stuffing. We have plenty enough here to stuff all of our folders, which is nice. So let's get to that, starting with our wallet here. So gas, we will do 40 buckaroonies. $20, $30, $35, $36, $37, $38, $39. That's good that I double checked. Alright. Okay, gas accounted for. Groceries. 120, 20, 40. Actually, we can use an $100 bill. 120. Actually, let's not. Yeah, let's do 100, 10, 15, 16, 17. I just hate having to like make a change for myself. So if I did like 120 and it was like 118 and I had to like break the 20, I'd like rather not do that. 15, 16. So I like to have some small bills so that I have options. Okay. Done with that. Moving on. We have car maintenance, $25. Car maintenance, $25. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. Christmas. Christmas, we have a whopping $150. 1, 20, 40, 50. 1, 20, 40, 50. My mom really wants the new generation of Aura ring, so I want to get that for her for Christmas. And that's $350, and then plus like the subscription and whatnot. So definitely need more than $1,000 because I need to buy for all my other people too. debt. 150. 120, 40, 50. This is a just in case, like I said. Health is going to be getting $15. Okay, now I have 20, 35. Self-care, I'm going to be doing 20. $20, $30, $35, $40, $45, $50, $55, $60, $65. Which works out because I do need to get a vitamin C serum for my face. Okay, clothing, it's nothing. Gifts, nothing. Lux, like to put 20 in here. I used to do Reiki like every 3 to 4 months, and I've gotten it done 3 times now, but it's like, it literally changes my life. And I have an appointment actually in a week from today, but it's $135 every time, and I like to leave a good tip, so I like to leave like $165 total. But I want to get it done more often because I feel its effects when I don't have it, and then I feel its effects when I do get it done, and I really just want to be able to do it like once a month because it's really important to me. So I'm gonna try to put more money towards that. So dates, I'm gonna be doing 15. Travel, nothing. Fitness, nothing. Miscellaneous, 29. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I must be out of my mind today, because I'm like not calculating things correctly. 20, 29. Okay. It's good to know that I have that. So now we're gonna do medical, and that's gonna be 50. Okay. So 20, 40, 50. Okay, everything else in this folder doesn't get anything. School, therapy, and Harry. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all we have left is the retirement fund. So let's see how much is in here. So I have to put 1, 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let's just see how much this is really quickly. Yeah, it's a good amount, but I think I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I mean 2 days, because I'm gonna put more money in it in 2 days, so I might as well just wait. And then I'll have like over 1,000 at that point. So yeah, I'll just leave it because I already have a lot to deposit this week, and I already got confused this week, so I'd rather just wait the 2 days and deal with that then. because it's not like overflowing the folder. Okay, so that is good to go, you guys. So I'm gonna put this down a little bit. So I'm going to take all this money here, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to endorse my check. And this week I don't need to withdraw any money because I had enough money from my deposits to use as cash. What I'm going to do is take my cash and my check. I'm going to go to the bank and I'm going to deposit it all. And out of that money, $296 of that is going to be going towards my car payment for December. And then the rest of it is basically going to go towards my credit card and paying that all down. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna go deposit this at the bank and put everything in the account that it's supposed to go in, and I will be back to record with you another budgeting video in 2 days' time. So stay tuned for that. This is Untouched ASMR again. I hope you have a lovely evening, rest of your night, morning, whatever time of day you're watching this. Hopefully I figure out where that $150 went. If not, that's okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I'm just like shook because right now the time only says 41 minutes and 38 seconds, which is crazy because it's usually at least 45 minutes. And I went through an issue today, like I couldn't figure out, so now I was like spending a lot of time. Like, how is it so quick? Did I do something wrong? I don't think so, but I'm like just gonna go back and double check everything. Okay, you guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.